think this is going to be a really great video. So hello and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, this is the place where we show you how to go from nothing to at least $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month by publishing low and no content books. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing around 6 of your books and show you what I would improve, what I would change. And we've got a real good mix of books here. So some of them are really good and some of them need a lot of work. So let's go through it. I've made some notes here to run by, and I think you're going to get a lot of value out of this video. So stay tuned, drop it a like, and yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first one is going to be a Halloween cut and paste book. This is a really good niche, especially this time of year, it being the 21st of October. You can see it's got a couple of sales, so it's not doing awfully, but I guess for the amount of time put in, it deserves to make more sales. And the ways that I would do this is, the first thing I noticed is the title is too long. So let's work out how many characters this is. It's 133 characters. Now Amazon themselves recommend only 60 characters at maximum. So I think you always want to stay below 100 characters. And if you include the spaces, you're actually at 157 here. So it's twice as long as it should be, you know, maximum like 75, 80 characters. So I definitely reduce that and put some of these keywords in the back-end keyword box. Obviously, you've tried to put in as many keywords as you can, which is kind of a good thing, but you can also put these in the back-end keywords, as that holds a lot of weight. The other thing that I would change with the title is add like 4 10-year-olds or for whatever age group you want to target. So the second thing to note about this book is that the description is pretty good. Like, it may be a little bit too bold. It may need a bit more information like between the start and between the features, the bullet points, but it's pretty good here. You maybe need a call to action at the end, but on the whole, it's not going to really reduce the sales that much. So you're all right on there. The main thing that you need to do on this book is sign up for Booksprout, get some reviews from there, get yourself 3 or 4 reviews. Obviously, it's going to be a bit late for this year, but just know that next year you're going to need some reviews on here and also do some ads. So some keyword targeting ads and some product targeting ads. So that's everything for that first book. Let's go on to the second one. So the second book that we're going to look at today is this word search. So it's 101 large print word search puzzles for adults. Now, the main problem with this book is that you're just in a niche that's way too big. So what I would do is do a more targeted niche. So word search for, it could be seniors, it could be for granddad. So if you do something like this, you'll see there's going to be way less search results. So if you do granddad or grandpa, something like that, you're really personalizing the book and you're going to find a much more engaged audience than just by doing general word searches. So you can see this one, May the 3rd, 2020. It's got a good amount of reviews and the rank is pretty good, 185,000. This one is 48,000. Keep going down. So this is definitely a better niche than the one you're in and you're more likely to get sales. You can see another one here, 165,000. So you got a lot more potential here compared to just doing this generic 101 word search thing, which like absolutely everyone has done one of these. So you got no chance in this niche really, unless you find an edge to it. The cover style is pretty good. You don't need to change the style. You can just make like a grandpa one, add a little picture of a grandpa somewhere, and you'll do pretty well with that. The description could do with some work, so watch my video about how to make these descriptions. I've got a video on YouTube, and there's 4 tips in there that you need to follow to reformat it. And yeah, just watch that video. Again, it needs some reviews and it needs some ads. So go to Booksprout and watch my videos about ads if you need more help on that. So moving swiftly on is going to be a weight loss journal. So again, it's quite a saturated niche. It's just obvious by the nature of it that there's going to be a lot of similar books in this niche already. So it's not made a sale yet. And taking a look at your pen name, it looks like you've made a lot of similar books that are all weight loss journals, 90 days. And I think that's because the interior is so good. You wanted it to sell. You've put obviously a lot of effort into the interior. So you really wanted it to sell, so you did a lot of different types of covers. So I don't see any faults with the cover. In fact, I think it's really nice, as is the interior. It seems to be very detailed, like you've got a lot of different pages in here, so I think that's amazing. The only thing I would change is kind of a similar story to what we've just been through. So pick your target audience and niche down. So you might be better to make a weight loss journal for women over 50 or for a really certain group of people, and then you're obviously going to put that in your title and you're going to sell more books, especially if that interior is targeted at them as well. So you can see another thing that I found was just like, if you did one for eating disorders, then there's less competition in this niche. So what I mean by this is if you search bulimia journal, you can see there's only 594 results. Not all of them are selling well, but you can see there's a couple that are. This one with only 4 reviews is ranked 105,000, so that's doing really good. This one with kind of bad reviews is ranked 211,000. So you got a much better chance in that niche than doing a generic weight loss journal. Let's see how many results there is here. So over 50,000, like come on guys. So just niche down, make a journal for bulimia or anorexia or something like that. You're gonna have way less competition and you're gonna make more sales. And again, watch my description video and get some reviews because they both needed improving, and that way you'll get some good sales. So let's close these as it's starting to get pretty slow and because the laptop is getting a little bit loud. So this one is going to be a multiplication book, an exercise book / fact book. So if we open it, the first thing that I noticed was that the pen names were kind of strange. So you had coffee table books, which doesn't seem relevant to maths or mathematics at all. Then you had Math Genius on here. That also implies it's like a pen name or the author, so that's confusing. And then you had coffee table books again, which is fine. But then the picture says Book of Celebs, so it made absolutely no sense to me at all. The description needs a lot of work. It's not formatted correctly completely. Again, just go back and watch that video. I'll actually link it in the top right corner, so that's going to be really helpful to you. Again, the title is way too long. You know, your title could have just been multiplication exercise book or workbook for 5th graders, 200 different questions, and ended it there and put the rest of these in your backend keywords because they also hold a lot of weighting. The thing with this title is that although it's really long, so let's see how many characters it is. It's 178. It's way too long. Most of these are not actually keywords, so I would really focus on making sure you're actually putting good keywords in there and keeping it shorter. So if we look at the interior, let's see how that is. I didn't check that yet. So it seems good to start with. Yeah, it seems pretty good. So you just need to sort those things out, maybe change the cover. It's not the best cover I've ever seen. Like, look at the other ones in your niche, see what they're doing, and just kind of mimic that. And I think you will start to see more sales than you're currently getting. So number 5 is one of the best ones that we're going to look at today. The title is nice and short. The only thing I would maybe change is say spooky jokes for like 10-year-olds or whatever age group you're targeting, or like spooky jokes for teenagers, something like that. You're doing really well. You've got a Kindle edition, hardcover edition, paperback edition, so you're getting the most sales possible. The description is amazing, follows the exact format that I like. You've got a question at the start, it's in bold. You've got some reassurance, and then you've got a call to action at the end. So this is really awesome. The cover is beautiful. The jokes seem like they're handpicked, so really good. You can see the sales are doing really well. The only thing I'll change is try and get some more reviews. 1 is good, but ideally more is better. And yeah, I think you are on the right track. You're doing most things right, so just keep going, and soon you will see success. Anything else that I wrote here? Yeah, run more ads if not already, so product targeting and keyword ads. And yeah, add some more keywords into the title potentially. But the description, the cover, and at least 1 review is really good, hence why it's getting some sales. So that's number 5. Let's go on to number 6. So it's going to be a Christmas activity book. It's called Fun Bumper Activity and Coloring Book for kids aged 4 to 8 years. So really good how you've got the age group in there. That's what we like to see on a book like this. The title, again, it's kind of too long. So if we look at how many characters it is, you know, Amazon, like I say, they prefer to keep it 60 or below. So what I say is 100 and below is good enough. But this one is almost double, like the maximum what I'd say is about right. So you need to take some keywords out of here and put them in the backend keyword boxes, those 7 key boxes. And you can tell it's too long because it has these dots in here. So they've even skipped some of the title out just because it's so long. Description needs some work, really does, needs some formatting, needs some more information. But it's getting a few sales and we're getting close to Christmas. So it does have some potential, possibly change the fonts. But I do like the cover, especially the snowman and like the painted sort of background. I really like that. I don't know where you've got that from, but that is really good. Maybe just make the title a bit bigger and make this a bit more viewable because from a distance you can hardly even see this yellow bit on white. But yeah, I think it's really good. The interior looks pretty solid from what I looked at before. And yeah, I think this book should do quite well. Just make sure you get some reviews actually. So it's been up for, let's see, around 20 days already without any reviews. So get some reviews and get the ads rolling before the cost of ads goes up too high. So get some reviews from Booksprout and start running some advertisements as well if you haven't done so already. So that's everything I wanted to talk about in this video. Thanks to everyone who sent those books in for me to review. We'll do a similar thing next week, hopefully, as long as this one gets enough views and gets shared enough. So if you can, please share the video. If you like this video, then get my accelerator course before it gets turned off in November. It's a pretty good course. The only thing is it's 2 years old. So I have decided to come out with a brand new one and it's going to be infinitely better. But of course, that comes with a higher price tag. So this is a screenshot from one of the books we're creating in the course as a live tutorial. I'm not even like making this book to publish it. I'm just creating it to show you how to create some incredible kinds of books that nobody has ever seen before. And yeah, this drawing from Upwork, I think it looks really amazing. So that should get you excited for what's coming. But like I say, we're going to turn the accelerator off some point in November in anticipation for the launch of this new course in December. So if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, make sure you subscribe, share the channel with everyone you know. So I hope you have a great Q4 and I'll see you in the next video.
Second by second, you lose the opportunity to become the person you want to be. Or you can stop making excuses and take charge of your fucking life. Normality is what weak people call living. I call it death. Self-generator success. Fuck the handbook someone else wrote. It's your life, your book. We got 4 champions here trying to make a difference in their life, trying to drive the destiny of what they want to be. 4 people, I'm gonna be 5th. You gonna be 6th? Let's go, let's get this thing on. Boom! Birth of a new you. That's fucking lit.
They wanna count me out before I'm even up.